Hey you guys, it's your girl Terry. I've got a haul here today, guys. A little bit of vendor wax. This is my third video today, so you're gonna see him in this outfit a lot, but that's okay. Didn't have time for wardrobe change. I know you guys don't care about what we're wearing, but anyway, I've got a second SPRUCE haul, guys. Vendor Wax City. This is from her RTS to her ready to ship. I didn't go too gung-ho, but I managed to get a box this size. So apparently I went a little gung-ho. I think I went in 3 times. It was a very Hunger Games RTS. She was doing a little kind of Hunger Games. She was making fun of the Hunger Games situation. She was making light on the fact that it was going to be that way. So she did like a little game where you can go in and find freebies. I couldn't find a damn freebie, but that's because I went in going for my must-haves. I was like, I'm not going to go in and look for the daggone freebies. I'll go back in and look for them later. And if they're there, fine. If they're not, fine. I don't care. I was not even going to try to do that. But I went in for my must-haves. I got them. I went back in. I messed up on my second order, which I was kind of upset about with no one but me because I was stupid. I don't know. Something was going on with my car. I think it was me. I was just moving too fast. So I ended up putting 2 of 1 cent in that I just wanted 1 of because I wasn't even sure I was going to like it. It has raspberry in it. Ended up with 2 of that one, of course, and missing the one I wanted because by the time I realized what happened, because I didn't realize it right away, by the time I realized it, it was sold out. But anyway, I'm going to get this box open. If you're interested in seeing what I picked up from Second SPRUCE, stay tuned. You guys, I have to show you this paper. How cute is this? How cute! Look at that! That's really cute, you guys. Love the 4th of July paper. Plus, Flag Day is coming soon, too, so I don't know where these vendors find all this interesting paper. Everything is packed really well in here, so excuse the noise, but lots of packing paper. I've been reusing these packing materials as I work on destashing my candle collection, some of my candle collection. I'm not getting rid of all of it, but I've been going through my stuff and reorganizing and definitely getting rid of. I think I've sold over 100 candles, and I have over 100 listed. So yeah, my candle stash was it was out of hand. I'll be the first one to admit it. Wouldn't recommend it. It becomes overwhelming after a while, but I've been collecting candles for years and years and years and years. So while most of my stuff in my stash is probably no older than 6 years old, there may be a few stragglers for sure. Some maybe up to 10. I mean, candles aren't going to last forever, but they do have pretty good shelf life. It's nice and cool downstairs, so I don't really have any problem with anything losing fragrance. I do have some fragrance oils that kind of build up at the bottom of the jar sometimes. They kind of separate, especially my Goose Creek ones. I don't know, some of my Goose Creek ones were looking a little wild. Not all. Some have held up pretty well. But I have found that, for the most part, I haven't had any problem with burning them, with their fragrance changing. In fact, I pulled out, what was it, Goose Creek's Apple and Grass? Apple and Green Grass? I know you know which one I'm talking about. But I pulled that out, which is funny that I had that because I don't like grass scents. But it's overwhelmingly apple. It's nice. I actually like it. I pulled that out and it was like off color. It wasn't the same color it was originally. You could see the oils had pulled away. And I was like, I don't know how this is going to go. Smells fine. So for the most part, not saying that always happens. Some will become scentless over time. Some, the oils may change and the candles smell rancid. So that can absolutely happen. So I like to smell everything before I list it because I don't want to send off anything to someone that's like not any good. I have tossed out a couple. And I've also given some to my daughter to have like the separated oils because some people are funny about it. Some people don't care. They have that experience. They've used candles for years. So they don't care. But There I go off on my tangent. You didn't tune in for candles. You tuned in for Second Spruce as I keep bouncing around this pencil. But how freaking cute is this? You are appreciated more than you know. Oh my gosh. Where did she get that? I'll show you what it says there. How stinking cute is the s'mores pen? Little retractable. I'm going to give that to my daughter because she loves cutesy pens. So I will give that to her. There's a sticker in here. It says coffee, couch, melt, repeat. There's that. And then this card was also in, I did participate in a pre-order too. This card was also in her pre-order. Smells like friendship. This order was based on her, or the pre-order was based on her Friends collection, which is based on the TV show Friends, which is one of my favorite shows. Things I do in my spare time. I shared this in my pre-order haul, and I just think that's so cute. I love that. So I have the second one, the first one I got on my refrigerator because I think it's cute. But yeah, the RTS also had some new scents. So I went in, I think, to get the new scents first because I knew they would sell the quickest. And then I went in for some repeats of what I wanted or some newer things I didn't pick up in the pre-order. So this is Caramel Apple Cold Brew. That's a sample included for free. I will say, I don't know that I will love this because I don't tend to love caramel apple scents. This is dark roast cold brew, caramel apple, baked cinnamon apples, pie crust, creamy caramel milk froth. This was poured in May. I don't even know what that note is. Look at that label, you guys. Obviously a typo, but I would say that's May 20th, 2026. If you know, you know, sometimes caramel apple comes across as smelling like celery to my nose. I know it's weird. It's so weird, but it just does, and I don't know why, and trust me, I hate it. I really want to smell caramel apple because one of my favorite treats is a caramel apple. I'm looking at you, Kill Wins. I love their caramel apples. But I will tell you, the interesting thing is, the scent that I lost out on, I think had, I know it had apple. It was supposed to smell like an apple pie. I think it was called Big Apple something. But I think it had caramel in it too. So I wasn't even sure I was going to like it, but that's the one I missed out on. Okay. It's okay. Wow. She's got a lot of wax in there. These are her little milk cups. And so they're pretty sizable. You can buy these milk cups. They're like made of paper. And you can put them in your wax dishes. You can reuse them. This is actually nice. I don't get celery. Her oils are really good. Not to say that others have bad oils. It's just, I don't know. Certain oils just come across celery to me. Bath & Body Works is one of them. Like their Wicked Apple Candle. So I get the caramel apple front and center. You get a good dose of that. I do pick up the baked cinnamon apple. But yeah, there's a lot of caramel in here for sure. I get, it's because there's a creamy caramel milk too. And I get a lot of the caramel. I wouldn't say this smells a lot like coffee, but maybe like a cold brew. But caramel apple's a star. This is pretty. I'm actually going to enjoy it. I cut this into like 4 pieces. Like that's enough wax for 4 warmers. So if you are in the market to purchase wax from Erica, you can get those milk cups for a pretty good price. And there's quite a bit of wax in them. I will say that I normally don't buy the milk cups, even though there's a good amount of wax in them. Because I find them harder to store in the way that I store my wax. So I don't tend to get them. But I will tell you, I did pick up a couple of her smaller packs, her 2-packs. I think she had 2 and she had 4. I did pick up 2 of her small packs because I wanted to try out the scents. And the one scent I'm actually familiar with. I have a tub. But I'm not sure that I like it. So I may sell my tub along with some other Second Spruce wax that I'm going to de-stash. Some older stuff that just, you know, it's just not my thing, just not my personal scent preference. So I'm going to de-stash that, but I'm trying to figure out if I want to include the tub or not. So I thought, let me just pick up a smaller pack and test it out rather than me. I hate like taking a little bit of the tub and then selling the used tub. I know people do it all the time and people don't mind, but I'd rather just sell it as new. So I thought, let me just pick up a small pack and see what I think. So I'll start with those 2 first. I think these were both RTS scents. I don't think this was poured as part of the Friends collection, but I could be wrong. This is Midnight Campsite, and I know, sorry about the glare. I know We're not going to get rid of that glare. Sorry, guys. I have a new ring light. And, you know, if you have tips, let me know how to avoid glare. The thing is, my phone sits in the middle, so it's not like I can put my ring light off to the side. I'd have to use a separate thing for the phone. So I know that people recommend, you know, placement, because I was thinking, oh, I could wear my glasses, but my glasses end up with these two blue rings. It's hilarious. So it's like really annoying to watch. But anyway, if you have tips, feel free to share if you are a content creator. This is the scent I'm talking about. So I know this is a popular one. People love it a lot. This is caramelized marshmallows, smoky campfire, and sugar cookies. So I feel like a lot of people say this is kind of like a marshmallow fireside on steroids. But when I smell this, I smell a black licorice note. And I still get it. I know, like, I think I heard one viewer of mine say they also smell it. So I feel like I'm not absolutely crazy, but I get it. I smell this black licorice note, and I don't know why. There's nothing in this scent notes that makes me think black licorice, but I hate black licorice. So I thought, let me pick this up in a small, you know, these milk cups and warm it and see what I think. And if I like it, I'll keep my tub. But if I don't, I don't need to keep it. And then this one I picked up because this is a summer boardwalk type, and I'm just not feeling summer boardwalk from Bath & Body Works these days, even though it used to be one of my most favorite candles. It's just become a little too much for me in recent days or recent years, because last year I was feeling like this too. But I was really curious about this, so I decided to go ahead and get it. This is Boardwalk Shack. Snack Shack. Look how pretty that is. I did see Erica's photos that she posted, so I knew the colors this would be in. I was like, I am all about some pink. I will buy some wax because it's pretty. So this is summer boardwalk type, layered with sweet kettle corn and salty soft pretzels. I do love pretzel, although I did have a pretzel scent from Erica recently that I did not love. This does have that same pretzel note. I do get a good dose of summer boardwalk. This is strong. So this is going to be one that I use sparingly. I like how it smells. And I still do like how summer boardwalk smells. It's just such a strong candle that I've realized if I'm going to do it, I just need to do it sparingly. I've also realized that sometimes if I get vendor wax with summer boardwalk mixed with something else, like beach nights or something like that, then I actually like it. So I thought, let me try it. But I do feel like the other scent notes here are very in line with, you know, summer boardwalk. Even though one's a pretzel scent, it's still, you know, and sweet kettle corn for sure. I like it. It's very strong though. I know I like strong, but this is one that I would, you know, instead of cutting this into 4s, I would probably cut that into 8s. Or cut it into, just do 2 warmers, because honestly, 2 warmers would probably scent my entire open space. That's how strong this is. Which, if you are a summer boardwalk fan, you probably love that. All right, then I picked up a number of these because when I saw that she was offering these in bags, these were like her little, what was she calling them? Like cake bites? Cake bite cups? I was not interested in those cups. The milk cups, not the milk cups, but like she was doing them in like a container, almost like an ice cream type of container. And it was cute, don't get me wrong. But I was like, storage. I'm all about storage, and I need things to be able to stack, or, you know, I can line them up like, you know, like this. I'm all about storage. So I knew I didn't want those cups, so I mostly stuck to mini loaves or tubs in the pre-order. But when I saw she was putting these in bags, I was all about that. I was like, yes, please, let me try that. This is the scent I ended up with 2 of. And I'm probably not going to love the scent. This is actually a request I had for her pre-order, but she changed it. And she was saying that she didn't think that she could get enough of the oil for the original to make the original again. And I love the original, so I was psyched that she honored the request, but not psyched that the request was changed, especially when I saw it had raspberry in it. And if you know, you know, I'm not loving raspberry anymore. I Ross Take Thee Rachel. I think the original was called I Take Thee Rachel, and the original had like violet in it, and this one has rose, And the original had, was it blackberry? There was a different fruit. It wasn't raspberry, but this has rose and raspberry. So wedding cake, which I think the original did have in it. Sugared rose petals, which I'm fine with all this so far. Sweet raspberry puree, excuse me. Rich vanilla buttercream. Now, I was reading someone talk about this, and they were saying that the raspberry was pretty minuscule, that there wasn't much in it. So that's why I decided to go in and try it. I did not mean to get 2 of them. I meant to get that apple scent I was talking about earlier. I don't know how I did this, but now I'm like, maybe next time in a Hunger Games situation, I should not go after a raspberry scent to try. I don't. I'm so mad I ended up with 2. I do pick up the raspberry. I like it, but I can't say I love it. It's mainly because of the raspberry. Her raspberry, people love her raspberries. So don't get me wrong. It is a very nice raspberry. I wish the wedding cake and the buttercream were a little bit stronger. This is not rose heavy, so don't be scared of that. So if you're looking like to pick this up in a D-stash because the RTS is over, and you're kind of considering that, I wouldn't be scared of the rose petals. I mean, I don't know what it'll come out like on warm, but at least on cold, I'm not getting a lot of rose, and I kind of wish I was getting more. I'm getting the raspberry pretty strong. So, you know how it goes when you don't love an oil. Sometimes you smell it a lot stronger than other people do. You know how it goes. Definitely don't think I need 2 of these, but I will warm it and see what I think. But I may be just stashing the second one. This one I was super curious about. I thought about picking this up in a pre-order. It did not, but now I decided I'm going to get it. This is Coffee Date. I love Erica's coffee. I think she excels at coffee scents. And this one has rosewater in it. So I was like, I don't know. And as I was putting together my pre-order, I was like, you know what? I need to take it easy. I go crazy on Erica's wax. It's very easy to do. And so I did. So this one got cut, even though it was on my original list. But then the RTS happened, and I went in and got it. So this is espresso, pistachio, sweet rose water, cardamom cream, and vanilla cream. I have no idea what this is going to smell like. But I love it. Oh my goodness. I love it. So I do pick up the rose water. But I get the other scent notes. I smell the pistachio. I smell the espresso. I smell the cardamom cream. It's very creamy. So the cardamom cream, the vanilla cream, the pistachio are all working to make this a creamy blend. I know it sounds kind of weird, coffee and rose, but it's just working. And the rose is not super strong. It's not taking over the blend. It's just there. It's subtle. And it's beautiful. I'm glad I picked that up. Glad I picked that up. That's Coffee Date. Then I think the rest of these cake bite situations are all repeats of stuff that I did pick in the pre-order, but I wanted more. Island Cake Moment. I think I picked up a mini loaf in the pre-order, and I really liked how this smelled. I haven't warmed it yet, but I will soon. Pineapple and pecan bundt cake, toasted coconut cookies, butter pecan ice cream, vanilla and sea salt caramel drizzle. This smells so good. This is so good. This reminds me, not the same scent, but I've been working on melting my hummingbird tea cake candle from Bath & Body Works. I would say if you like that scent, you will like this scent. Because this is like pineapple pecan bakery. It's heavenly. It's heavenly, and it reminds me a lot of that fragrance. So I would say if you like that scent from Bath & Body Works, you'll like this. I think, in my opinion. Central Park. This is a favorite from her friend's collection. It's probably my most favorite. How pretty are these cake bites? A little bit of glitter. My most favorite coffee blend from America. This is espresso, almond croissant, almond biscotti, and cinnamon sugar donuts. I did pick up a tub in the pre-order. And I was like, I need more. That's how good it is. This is heavy on the bakery, but you do get a good amount of the coffee. Her espresso is not bitter. It's perfection. I love how it mixes with her bakery. I love how it mixes with almond. I love how it mixes with pistachio. I love how it mixes with cardamom cream. All the things. Her coffee is perfection. So good. It's so good. And it's a knock outperformer. I love Central Perk. Like I said, I think it's my favorite coffee blend from Erica. I cannot get enough of it. Princess Consuela Banana Hammock, also another favorite. I love her banana bakery. I think it's so good. She has a couple that I really love. Banana bread, zucchini bread, sugar cookie royale, and cinnamon sugar donuts, and pecans. She has a fantastic zucchini bread. It's so creamy. Oh my gosh. This is a powerhouse performer. So strong. Delicious banana bakery. It holds up really well over time. I think mine in my stash was like 2 years old and it still packed a punch. And I was worried because sometimes bakery just does not hold up well over time. And it was so good. So I picked up a tub in the pre-order, so I'll probably let that one sit. But I will get into these cake bites sooner rather than later. They are ready to go. All right, that'll do it for my cake pops. I also picked up a few mini loaves. I think I have two new ones. And this was new to the RTS, but this is not a new to me scent. Same with this. So these are all actually new, but only 2 of the scents are actually new to me. These are actually repeats of scents I've had before, but they were new to the RTS. So almond macaron. I love, love, love this scent from Erica. It's so delicious. Almond, amaretto, vanilla, and sugar. Plain and simple. What the amaretto note does to this is so good. It does have a little bit of a cherry vibe in such a good way. Like, it's not medicinal. It's not sharp. It's just delicious bakery. Almost like a cherry almond, like cherry almond pie. Cherry almond bakery. It's so good. Another great performer. I don't have much trouble with her wax. Although sometimes if I let it sit too long and it's a bakery scent, sometimes I don't get the greatest performance, but that's nobody's fault but mine. Coconut milk and cookies and espresso. So actually this is a new scent. I've had coconut milk and cookies, which is a love of mine. Love of mine. In fact, I just warmed it recently and I have another tub that I need to get into soon because it's old. But she mixed it with espresso this time. So I still managed to grab 2 of them because I love coconut milk and cookies so much. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this, though, because I love her coconut milk and cookies, but then she also mixed it with beach nights, and I was like, it's okay, but I like the original better. But I'm thinking this is going to be good with coffee because her coffee is good. So not that her beach nights one isn't good, because it is. I just like the original better. So espresso, milk and cookies, toasted coconut cookies, and coconut cream. You guys, when I say her coconut milk and cookies is the best coconut cookie scent I've ever smelled, I am not kidding. Okay, I definitely get the coconut milk and cookies there. And I pick up the espresso. I feel like the espresso is lighter in this one than it is in the other blends, or those other blends. Yeah, I get the coffee. So this almost, because of the blend of the coffee and the coconut together now, this almost smells like a coconut, like a toasted coconut, like coffee, like a latte, like iced coffee kind of vibe. So I feel like the bakery element is more like toasted coconut coffee now. I like it. I like how it smells a lot. I'll reserve full judgment for when I warm it, but I think I still like coconut milk and cookies on its own better. It's just so good. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? But I still like that one. So that's coconut milk and cookies and espresso. And then the 2 new ones. This one I was unsure of, so this is my wild card here. Well, that raspberry one was too, but this one I'm still not sure of. This is Sunlit Skin. Her labels, so cute. So cute. I love her labels. So this is vanilla skin type, which I think is Fleur, right? I've never smelled a perfume, so you know me. I don't know much about perfumes. Not these days. Not the new stuff. Coconut milk, beach coconut, summer marshmallows, and vanilla. I will tell you that I chose this because of the 2 coconut notes. I was like, oh, there's a lot of coconut in here. Sign me up. There's a lot of vanilla in here too. So let me try it. See what I think. Hoping it doesn't smell too perfumey. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Love. How pretty is that, you guys? I should have showed some of these. Oh my gosh, the coconut rolls in here. It does have this body care element, so I'm sure that's a vanilla skin coming in here. But it's kind of like this sun kiss body care. And I'm here for it. As much as the vanilla is in here, I don't feel like this is like ultra creamy or anything. This is just like coconut sun kiss body care. And I love it. I love it. I wish I had more. Oh my gosh, that is going to be so good this summer. Oh, so good. That's really good. You guys, if you got that scent, let me know what you're thinking of it. I know these fluorescents and everything are really, really popular, but they're just like okay to me. But I really like that one. Probably because of all the coconut, because I love coconut. This one, I was thinking it's going to give me like Firecracker Pop from Bath & Body Works vibes, and I'm here for it. I recently warmed something from Dessa's. There was like a cherry fizz something or other, like a cherry slushy or something. And I just love this so much. And I do like Firecracker Pop. I didn't pick up the candle this year because I think the candle's not cute this year. I don't know what's going on with Bath & Body Works labels, but they have been sucking lately. So that's good because I've been known to buy a candle for its label. So that's good. That's a good thing. Firecracker Gelato. How cute is that label? How cute. So I was thinking, I'm kind of in my cherry element. I think I've mentioned this in a prior video, and I think this is going to be good. So this is blue raspberry, cherry, and lemon Italian ice. Creamy vanilla custard. I am going to the Jersey Shore soon, and I can't wait to get some Italian ice from there, which we call water ice as well. I know people are like, what is water ice? Down here in Virginia, people are like, what is that? They opened a Rita's here, which I thought was going to make out okay because it was near the university. And there's a lot of kids here from Jersey near the university, but it closed. And I love Rita's. Oh, this is good. Yeah, this kind of smells how I expected it. It does have a little bit of that creaminess from that vanilla ice cream or vanilla custard. That kind of makes it smell almost like a gelato, like this says. But make no mistake about it, the raspberry cherry and the lemon, which is probably like a cherry slushy vibe or something like that. That's the winner here. And that's kind of how I expected it. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good one. It's not like pump out strong on cold, but it's a pretty good high medium. So I think with a little bit of time, this was poured May 10th. A little bit of time, that'll be like, and who knows, sometimes I think something smells a little lighter on cold. Put it in the warmers, and it's like, bam. Case in point, I'm warming Southbound in here right now. I want to say it's strawberry seduction. I thought it smelled a little light in the bag, so I wasn't expecting anything. Threw it in the warmers, and she's like, bam, doing her thing. Doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does. This is a great order, guys. I'm pretty happy with everything I got. Not sure about the raspberry scent. So mad at myself that I got two. Kind of upset that I didn't manage to get a freebie, but I kind of got a freebie sample, which she does always include in the order, so I'm happy about that. Overall, it was a good experience. I'm happy with what I got. Just wish I had been able to get the apple scent. So maybe her next order, she'll offer it depending on oil availability, because it will be a fall scent, and it did sell out pretty quickly. But then sometimes Erica doesn't bring back favorites. I know sometimes it has to do with oil availability, but sometimes she like brings back favorites but adds like another blend with it. I just kind of want my favorite, but that's just me. That's how I feel. But anyway, you may feel differently, but that's okay. That's what makes the world go around. Let me know in the comments below if you participated in the RTS or maybe you're in the pre-order and you want to share what you got. Let me know. Let me know some of your favorites from Second and Spruce. Doesn't have to necessarily be part of this order. And I'll see you next video, guys. Have a great day, and